Hey, thanks for joining us for Weekly Word. I hope these times we share together on Monday are encouraging to you, and that maybe you'll share it with someone else that may need a word of encouragement in their journey, spiritual journey in their life. Remember to stay tuned, because at the end there's a worship song that we hope will minister to you and encourage you as you go through this week. I recently read a story about a lady that had taken a fall down her staircase, and she bruised her shoulder. And so she went to the doctor, and the doctor said, you didn't tear anything, you didn't break anything, but I do think you need to go to physical therapy and get full movement of that shoulder back in shape. And so she went. Well, the first day when she walked in, she saw people with walkers and on crutches, and she said to herself, I don't belong here. This is not for me. I'm not that hurt. I feel fine. But then she realized, as she started exercising next to a person that she had not seen in some years, and they began to talk. And the person said, my physical therapy is going great, but the real challenge is I'm caring for my neighbor's cats because she's in the hospital, and I know nothing about cats. And the lady next to her, who had hurt her shoulder, said to her, well, I know a lot about cats. And she gave her some advice. About a week later, she was there going through her therapy again, and she encountered another lady that she used to work with years ago. They got to talking, and she talked about how difficult the time was because she was going through a battle with breast cancer. And the lady said, well, I know what that battle's like. I've gone through it too. About a week later, she encountered someone else, a neighbor. They began to talk, and the neighbor began to weep a little bit, and she asked, what's wrong? And she said, today's the anniversary of the death of my son. And the lady said, I know what you're going through because I've lost a child as well. It was in all of those experiences that this lady realized something important about her spiritual life. And that is that God puts us right where He wants us to be at just the right time. We may not see it, we may not understand it. Proverbs 3:5 says, trust in the Lord in all things. Don't lean on your own understanding, but acknowledge Him in all of your paths. It was in all of those experiences that the lady realized at the end of her experience, I didn't think I belonged here, but now I've discovered that I do belong here because God wants to do something in me. I hope that you have a great week in whatever you may be experiencing this week. Look around and see how God may want to use you, that you would be right where He wants you to be. God bless you.
I lean not on my own understanding. My life is in the hands of the Maker of heaven. I lean not on my own understanding. My life is in the hands of the Maker of heaven. I give it all to you, God, trusting that you'll make something beautiful out of me. I give it all to you, God, trusting that you'll make something beautiful out of me. I lean not on my own understanding. My life is in the hands of the Maker of heaven. I lean not on my own understanding. My life is in the hands of the Maker of heaven. I give it all to you, God, trusting that you'll make something beautiful out of me. and I give it all to you, God, trusting that you'll make something beautiful out of me. And I will climb this mountain with my hands wide open. I will climb this mountain with my hands wide open. I will climb this mountain with my hands wide open. I will climb this mountain with my hands wide open. I will climb this mountain with my hands wide open. I will climb this mountain. I will climb, and I'll lean not on my own understanding. My life is in the hands of the maker of heaven. I lean not on my own understanding. My life is in the hands of the maker of heaven.